Do you want to talk first or should I?
I'll talk first. Hi, everyone. This is the Cornfield Education Podcast with co-hosts Leonore Fontanez and Bryant Kessie.
What's up?
So to introduce ourselves, I am a senior at Del Val, and I am involved in the arts, like select choirs and the theater, and just joined journalism club, and we are doing this podcast to educate the students of Del Val and anyone else who wants to listen.
Hey, I'm Bryant. I'm a senior. That's crazy.
I know.
We're seniors. Just yesterday, I walked in here and I was 5'1", and now I'm walking in here and I'm 5'1".
Still 5'1".
Yeah. So I'm also a senior. I'm also here. Interesting stuff about me. I work at McDonald's, which is a segue into our first episode.
That was an excellent segue.
Excellent segue. I'm getting really good at this talking thing.
Yes.
I've only been doing it for 17 years.
So, the premise of the show is basically to educate you all about things that all of us wonder but maybe didn't have the courage to ask anyone about because it was supposed to be quote-unquote general knowledge. And our first episode is going to be, why are McDonald's fries so good?
Why are they so good?
I
work at McDonald's and I don't know.
You tell me. Yeah, so Bryant actually works at McDonald's, so do you just take orders, or do you cook, or do you do it all?
I do a bit of it. How do you think we make the fries? How does everybody think? Because I'm very confused as to what people think the process is.
Well, I mean, how you make fries regularly is, don't you just season the potatoes and just huck it in
you've
the fry
already
oil?
done much more than we already do.
So
it's just a frozen bag of fries that we put into this dispenser, and they get poured out, and we put them in the fryer.
This is really gonna ruin
and McDonald's
we salt them. Fries for me.
That's literally it.
Wow. Okay.
I once got into a customer who got into an argument over their fries.
Oh my god.
People think they're too cold, or somebody said they're too hot. I'm like, what do you want?
It's hot oil.
Yeah.
What do you?
I have some crazy stories from McDonald's. You know, somebody tried to break into the donation box of the Crowbar once.
I think you told me that.
Did I tell you the Crowbar story?
Wait,
tell
me again.
Okay.
Tell me again. Tell the air.
So homie pulls up to McDonald's, right? He gives me his card. Mm-hmm. His card falls in the donation box, the Ronald McDonald donation box that you give to sick kids and whatnot.
Yeah.
It falls in the donation box, and he's like, "Oh, shoot!" And I'm like, "Okay, let me just get my manager. We have the key to it." So I call my manager. I'm like, "Somebody's card fell in the donation box." She's like, "Did you do something?" I'm like, "No. Don't always assume I'm the one who's screwed up, which it's usually me." So she comes to the customer, right? And she's like, we're gonna get your card. We just need to get the key. It's not with me. It's with the other manager right now. I just need to call them. So the guy's like, okay. He pulls over into the first spot. He exhorts his daughter first. He's like, girlie, just reach your hand in there. Just get in there. Which I don't know why.
Also take a 20 while you're at it.
I don't know why he thought that was gonna work, because it's tapered off, so people can't, steal money from sick children, like one does. Mm-hmm. So obviously it doesn't work. So he goes back to the car. I'm like, sir, we're trying to get your credit card out. He's like, no, I want to do it myself. Okay, I'm gonna back off. So he comes back again. This time, homie pulls up with a crowbar.
Oh my god.
Now, I wasn't scared per se. Mm-hmm. I was just terrified.
Right.
So he pulls up with a crowbar. He takes it, tries to get in there with it. I'm like, sir, you can keep doing that, but not while there are other customers present. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, can you just back away so I can take the other customers? He looks me dead in the eye without any remorse, and in front of the eyes of God says no. He says, no, actually, I don't want to do that today. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, nobody respects authority anymore. So after feeling, what's the word for it? Insulted, betrayed,
generally disrespected.
I kind of just walked. Disrespect. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Does this apron mean nothing to you? So I kind of just walked away. And my manager comes back with the key. And he's like, where'd he go? I'm like, what do you mean, where'd he go? I look out. Car's no longer there. Because if he didn't get with the crowbar, he didn't want it. Mm. Yeah.
So he just gave up?
Yeah, he just donated his car to...
his whole car.
His whole life savings, Ronald McDonald's.
Yep. Don't even tell me the pin. We'll just take it anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of happy kids right now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah. So
right.
Teach me about McDonald's fries.
Yeah. So, okay, well, let's just start with this. Why do you think McDonald's fries are so good? So, like, I'm sure most of the time when people come to, like, order, which one do you work at?
The Flemington McDonald's.
Yeah, Flemington. Come see them, guys. Usually when people, like, come in, they usually order fries, right? Usually.
If you're gonna order one thing, you're probably ordering fries, like small fries, or like chicken nuggets. Some people call them nugs. Have you ever met a person that calls them nugs?
I have never. No, definitely not.
Nugs?
Do you have an order, like a McDonald's order, or do you not?
So, like, if I was doing the celebrity order, like my Travis Scott meal or the J, like, what's the Bryant Kessie meal?
Yeah, what's your go-to?
Like a buttermilk crispy chicken with like bacon and mayo, and then probably no tomatoes, and sweet tea, and fries. Yeah. Probably what I would do. What would be the Leo Fontanez meal?
Mine would probably be, well, I always get the same thing whenever I go to McDonald's. So I'll get like a 10-piece nugget with sweet and sour sauce and a medium fry.
Oh my God.
And a Sprite. And
so I'm sorry, but nuggets are the most basic thing to order from McDonald's. We have other stuff. People know that, right? People act like we don't have anything else.
But I don't like any of the other stuff. It doesn't look appealing.
We have spicy chicken nuggets now. They ain't spicy. It's like a white man spicy.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, they have a little kick, you know. We have actually most of the menu is limited now because of COVID. We don't have like anything there. We just got like apple fritters and like muffins and stuff. We have new.
Oh yeah, you guys had breakfast there, right?
We have new strawberry cream pie. Yeah, I gave Hannah. She came by yesterday. Not yesterday. A while back with Brandon. I gave her a strawberry cream pie.
That's cute. I love that. The only like desserty foods I'll get, sometimes I'll get like a sundae, and then I like to get them.
I'm sorry, our ice cream machine is always broken.
Yeah.
Our ice cream machine it's only because y'all order it so much. Y'all act like nobody else orders ice cream, but the second you wanted ice cream, it broke down. Like the amount of entitlement you need to be able to think of.
I love that this has just turned into Bryant complains about his customers.
Oh, if we'd be here, this would be a much longer podcast.
Okay.
We can make an entire podcast series of just like complaining about McDonald's orders.
Complaining about just that.
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you think McDonald's fries are so good?
It must be like sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Like somebody sacrificed their soul or something because there's no reason for them to taste so good.
The Mr. Donald.
Yeah, I think our founder's name is Mr. Kroc, Ray Kroc. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a whole documentary. They told us to watch.
You had to like.
They told us to watch it, and I never did. Wikipedia is free. So, actually, a Netflix account is not.
No.
Yeah.
You're right. It's not. It's expensive. I hate that Netflix has gotten more expensive.
Netflix lost like $57 million based off shared accounts. They're like encouraging people not to do that.
No, unless you limit it to only 2 accounts can happen, then you're gonna lose money.
I don't know what they expected.
Yeah.
I have a Hulu account, an HBO Max account.
Yeah, my mom buys everything.
Yeah.
Even though like the majority of stuff
it's like
you can find it.
Because it's like the streaming wars right now. Like everybody has a streaming platform. Like they're taking The Office off Netflix so they can put it on like the NBC app, like specifically.
It's really ridiculous. Like they did that with some of the like Disney shows, so they could put on Disney.
Yeah,
Plus.
all the Marvel movies went off Netflix. So
and like honestly, unpopular opinion, but Disney Plus is only good for nostalgia.
I mean, I would say that because I've watched all the DComs. I've watched every single one. Have you watched DComs? I know we're getting really off track, but have you watched?
We really are, but it's okay.
Yeah, we'll get back there.
What is that? Is it
like Disney Channel original movies?
Oh,
like High School Musical.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Let It Shine?
It's
so good.
Oh my god.
And why people don't know what it is?
People don't know.
It's like the one like rap.
It's like specifically like a black centered family in a black church.
Black
doing
Disney Channel is a completely different thing. It's like you have your Proud Family.
What is that? You have like
your
Jump
Proud Family,
In,
your
Proud Family, Let It Shine.
You're That's So Raven.
That's So Raven.
That's So Raven. It's the future I can see. So good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It hits different. It really does.
I don't know how people don't know. Like, I know the songs from Let It Shine.
Can our next episode be about DComs, about like which High School Musical is better? Please.
Honestly, I don't even like the High School Musical.
We're gonna watch all 3 for the next podcast, and we'll figure out.
All right, there we go.
Let's actually get back on track.
Which High School Musical movie is the best? All right. So you guys don't do anything to the fries.
We don't do anything to the fries
at all.
Except salt them.
You salt them?
Yeah.
With just salt?
After we cook them, you dump them out and you salt them. It's just salt.
That's crazy.
It's literally more insult. Like, I have it in my home. Like,
really?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just basic salt?
Yeah. I don't know what's in the oil, though. I know we changed the oil.
Mm-hmm. I think I have what's in the oil. So, I'll read what it is. So this is from tasteofhome.com in case y'all want to read for yourself. So the main thing that makes McDonald's and McDonald's fries so appealing is the scent of them. So the scent plays into 90% of the appetite of the human body.
We taste with our noses.
Yeah. So like when you walk into McDonald's, the first thing is you smell before you like anything else. You smell it.
I don't
when
know
you
what.
walk in.
Does it smell good?
It smells really
good. The back
good.
smells terrible. Like if you've ever been to the basement.
Really?
Basement smells terrible.
That's crazy.
People don't know there's a basement there. We have a basement.
Yeah. I would never have guessed that.
Every building has a basement, though. I don't know why. This school probably has a basement. Everywhere has a basement.
I'm sure. I mean, my house doesn't have a basement.
Your house? Oh, that's okay. Stop putting holes in my argument. It's like we just bring up stock from there. Like I have to carry around like 400 pounds of stock. 400 pounds of stock like every day, every time I work there. And it's like, Brian, why don't you work out? Because I work at McDonald's.
Yeah. Why,
and you
why
would think that would be
exercise?
counterproductive.
I have a job.
Yeah. You'd think that would be counterproductive working at McDonald's and like trying to lose weight, but no. They make you carry stuff.
So because there's this like really strong scent that like you immediately smell when you walk into McDonald's, the customers are more likely to order whatever they smell. So in this case, it would be fries. Like that's what I smell when I walk in. Like,
you smell the fries?
Yeah.
I smell the burgers.
It's the fries.
I smell the quarter pounders. That's what I smell personally.
But it's like, I guess it would be like the more appealing thing you smell. So like I smell the fries when I walk in. I feel like that's what
part
a
of
lot
it
of
is
people
like
do.
presentation, because even when there's no customers, our manager will tell us just dump fries and just like set them up on the thing so that when they see them they think, oh, fresh fries, like let me get those. Like part of it's presentation. Yeah.
Thanks for ruining fries. And then so the oil is beef fat. So you said you didn't know what the oil was?
It's beef fat?
It's beef fat.
That's
So it says that
that makes a lot of sense.
The appealing scent is the potatoes being fried in the beef fat.
Because like we'll
that's
put
why it
in like
smells
this
that.
like dipper, one of those dipper things that you get in like science. I don't know what they're called.
The droppers?
The droppers. I don't think that's the specific name either.
I think no.
It's not important. It's not important. We take one of those and we put it in. We see the color, and on the color there's a picture of a cow. That's probably why.
Yeah, so it's beef fat, and then that's like made into the like oil or whatever, and then the fries. The smell that you smell
how do
is
you
that.
take oil from an animal? Like what is
Well,
that?
it's like the fat. So you know when
Like you kind of just roll them and the oil comes out. Like what is that?
I know, that's so weird. You know when you like
is the oil
like,
in the, is it like their bodily fluids? Because that's gross.
No,
'Cause I'll
well,
never
kind
eat.
of, yeah. You know when you like cook a steak?
What do you mean kind of? Answer
and
the
then
question,
there's
Leo.
you know when you cook a steak and there's the gristle? That's the body fat.
So you cook it and you take out the
So no, I don't think it would be for this. So it would be
no, because like if you like
stored.
fry
So-
bacon, like there's the oil that comes out, right? Isn't
Oh
like
yeah,
the same
so I
thing?
guess so. So I guess it would be like if you throw bacon like on the thing. So you probably do that like with steak or whatever. Just like throw it on there and sear
And
it
just
or
kinda
whatever.
Collect it, I guess.
Yeah, and then you collect it. Like
So,
does
but,
your
like-
family do that? Like where they make like bacon or whatever and then they save the oil? Or like if you like fried chicken or something, and
But
then
you guys
save
do
the
that?
oil? Yeah.
That's really black of you.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what
It's really black
well,
of you.
as a black person, yeah, I would say yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's weird. You know, like, it's like those stereotypical things you'll do. Like, you'll add water to tomato and get extra. A lot of Tupperware in your fridge. I'm like, Mom, we live in Flemington. We can't keep acting like this.
That's funny, but yeah. So I suppose they're taking like the fat of the animal and then they're storing it so that it can like. When you go and you're about to like fry stuff or whatever, is the oil just like there, or do you have to like melt it down, or is it just like in a container like canola oil would be?
It's kind of just like in the thing.
It's just.
I don't know where we get the oil from. Like I don't know.
That's
it kind
so
of
weird.
ends up, and we drain it too, and it kind of fills itself. It's akin to magic.
Oh, okay, So it's like, so it like filters and then refills sort of thing?
Yeah, somebody has to like clean it out every once in a while.
That's...
One day it like spilled everywhere and like burnt
Oh my
somebody's
God.
hand. Yeah.
I love that we're uncovering McDonald's secrets. Like,
They're not. It's not a secret.
it's not even a secret. It's public information. Like, and then okay, so when you're eating the fries, why they're so appealing is because you're tasting the salt, sugar, and fat, and like everyone loves that, you know.
Wait,
like,
where does sugar come from? Wait.
Sugars, like the natural sugars.
Natural sugars.
Yeah, natural sugars.
From what?
Mm-hmm. From in whatever chemicals you're feeding us.
I don't get that. They being like natural sugars and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like natural, like, yeah. Because
maybe this thing we could talk about. Like
that's
Miss
that's
Grady.
like photosynthesis.
I mean, we
stuff.
could talk like Miss Grady about this, but like.
Yeah, that's like photosynthesis stuff.
I didn't pay attention to her biology.
Well, the sun shines
I got
on the leaf.
I got an A, but like I didn't pay attention.
Not me. And the leaf eats up the sunlight, and it creates C6H12O6, which
Hey,
is sugar.
yo, cut the camera. Stop it.
There
You're
are no
already so
cameras
much
rolling.
over my head that I feel like just disturbed being here.
No, but that's where the natural
Okay,
sugars come from.
keep talking because
Okay.
you're making me feel stupid now. Thank
So,
you.
the combination of salt, sugar, and fat, which is in the products of a lot of fast food industries to seem more appealing to the customer, is called the quote-unquote bliss point. And this bliss point
The
is...
bliss point.
Yeah.
That sounds so technical.
It's
You really
called-
did your research. I wasn't
I
expecting
know.
this.
What did you...
Because here's the thing. When I host, I feel like I'm going to be very haphazard about it.
Oh.
So,
No.
okay.
But yeah, so this bliss point is what it's basically the blueprint of what fast food industries like Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, Subway, whatever, what they use to get the perfect balance of their foods, especially their fast foods and stuff that they make. So like the salt and the sugar comes in like their sauces and stuff, and then the fat comes in with everything else. So you're getting that perfect balance, and that is what makes it more appealing to the customer and the consumer. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me see if I get this right. The bliss point, right? And that's like the target you're aiming for. Where
Yeah, it's the
all
perfect
those-
balance
all
between all three of them.
all the three things we eat: sugar, salt, and
Fat.
Fat. Cool.
Mm-hmm. So also, this is like more chemical stuff rather than like food related.
Please don't make me feel stupid again.
No, you won't. Everyone knows what this is. This is what everyone wants to have, dopamine. When you eat at McDonald's, not only just the fries, but whatever else you order at McDonald's, it releases dopamine
I'm
in
one
your
of those
brain.
people that gets like really happy eating food. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Maybe it's because I
see-
starve myself, but like
Me. So like when I was younger, I used to be like, no, gotta stay skinny for the gram. But like now, as I've gotten like older and stuff, and also like stopped hating myself, I like eating. And
also
when
my metabolism just goes to work. Like I
Yeah.
can't gain weight even if I wanted to. I can't.
I envy you. See, like I don't really like gain a lot of weight, but also like I feel like I could if I tried.
Yeah, like I have McDonald's for break every time I
Yeah.
work there, which is a lot. Like I
Yeah.
do like over like 60 hours each week in the summer. But it's like I just don't gain weight from it. Like I can eat as much McDonald's as I want.
Well, I love.
And Lord knows that stuff isn't good for you. Like the amount of like salt we put in the salad, it shouldn't be qualified as salad.
salt in this salad.
There's so much salt in our salad.
Because isn't it?
There's
Because
so
you
much
have to
salt.
like preserve it, right?
Yeah, there's
and that's
so
how you
much salt in our
preserve
salad,
stuff
yeah.
with the salt. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
See, I would.
And like in the McFlurries too.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know what people I just another sidetrack.
Maybe it's.
What is it with McFlurries?
They're
Yo,
so
somebody
good.
explain, please.
They're so good.
I don't get it because I never even liked McFlurries before I started working at McDonald's, right? But I feel like I'm talking fast. Anyway, I just don't get it.
They're so.
They're not.
good.
No, I don't get why people feel the need to order them at 11 p.m. Like, go home. Because somehow I am both disappointed and ashamed of and sorry for your parents all at the same time.
Okay, but you guys are 24 hours, so.
Not us.
Oh,
don't come
but
a second
some-
before we
some of them
close.
are.
Some guy tried to order like the whole menu before, like a minute before we close.
Oh my god.
And my
That's
manager was
so
like,
annoying
"We have to do it."
because you can't just be like, No, sorry. Like
don't
at
really
my
feel
job,
like it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like at my job, like when we're done, we're done. When it says this job is from 12 to 4, at 4:00 p.m.
There are McDonald's.
We are done.
There are McDonald's like that. Like we are in that nice mid range of customer service. I feel like if you go to a Popeyes, they'll be like, "We closed, bro. Go home. Like we ain't serving you." But if you go to like a Chick-fil-A, they'll be like, "Oh, we were closing right now, but we'll reopen the entire store just for you." Like,
No,
I don't understand how they train the Chick-fil-A employees. I really don't get it.
I don't know.
Because they
Kindness.
can't be paying them much more than I make, and
Yeah.
$11.50 an hour is not enough for me to be that happy. It's simply not.
Yeah.
Any amount of money, actually, because some of these customers make me feel like I can't even, man. I can't even.
See,
I'm glad
I
I'm
try
taking
not to
time off
talk
right
to
now.
anyone at my
Yeah.
job. Obviously, you guys don't know. Brian clearly works at McDonald's. I work on a farm.
Do I actually? I feel like we haven't said that this entire
Yeah,
podcast.
I don't. Did you? Brian
do
works
work
at
at
McDonald's.
McDonald's, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I work on a farm. It's called Swift Farms, and basically what we do is like, you know, the premise of like Barnyard Day, where like there would be a bunch of farm animals that come out, and then the kids can like pet them.
Do the cows you kill, like, do those go to the beef fat that we use at McDonald's?
Honestly,
This would
probably.
bring this whole very full circle.
Honestly,
Or
probably.
we could end it,
So
like,
like
right here.
she does have beef cows, my boss, and she like slaughters them. People like special order them and
Word
get certain
slaughter is
parts
so
of them.
disturbing. Sorry.
Sorry. Basically, like they buy it, so maybe. But yeah, so basically the whole premise of my job is like we come and we let the animals like hang out or whatever. We give like pony rides and stuff. And
I don't do pony rides. I
it's-
fell off
it's-
one when I was like 6. Never
Really?
again. She trampled over me too. Like I lost a tooth because she stepped on me and the tooth came out.
your face, oh my god.
My face, my beautiful face. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's so crazy.
Yeah, her name was what was it? Her name was the pony's name was like, what was it? It was McFlurry.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
But I think it was last summer. Last summer, I had it was like one of my first jobs, and I was walking, and I was like, oh, I don't need shoes like steel toe boots. Like I now have them, but I was like, I don't need steel toe boots. I'll be fine. I'll just avoid the ponies like hooves and whatever. And this one pony, Strawberry, she's very nice, but like they obviously are like large animals. So she like stepped on my big toe and like cut it open.
And it fell off, and you no longer have a big toe. Can I see?
No, I have a big toe.
That feels like cap.
No, it's not. No cap.
Okay.
But yeah, so she stepped on it and it really hurt, and I still force myself to work because I'm poor. I need money.
I really don't get the fries thing still. I know you. Is that all
No.
you have to explain about it?
No, there's still more.
Oh, okay.
There's still a little bit more. So the reason that we feel dopamine when we're eating McDonald's is because the food is coated in this like chemical called dextrose.
The dextrose is in the what?
It's in the everything. Like they coat it like on the food.
It's
Like
on- is it on the fries?
Like on hamburger buns and stuff. They coat it on there. And I assume it would probably be on the fries.
I've never seen a bottle titled dextrose in the kitchen.
I don't know. But that's what I read. So it's like coated in a food called dextrose. And basically it contains all 3 of the bliss points, the fat, the sugar, and the salt. So that way, you don't need to have like, oh, now we add in the sugar, and now we add the fat, now we add the salt, because it contains all 3 of those.
I mean,
in
that
the
would help
perfect
explain why
bliss point.
people like it so much. I mean, people get angry over fries. Like, there was this one customer. I have an ex coworker, Steven.
An ex-coworker.
Yeah, he pulled up, and we have 2 lanes now to make things more efficient. People hate the 2 lanes because they don't understand
How just
driving works.
going this way.
They don't understand
going
basic forward motion. So what'll happen is you'll have 2 customers coming in, and they'll meet at that point at the two drive lanes.
And then they just slowly crash into each other on purpose.
Yeah, or they'll get really mad at each other because here's what will happen. People think that there's a right of way. There's not.
There's not.
Whoever finishes their order first goes first, right?
Yeah.
So it happened to my ex-coworker Steve when he was pulling through the drive-thru. Old woman gets out. We're talking like 90 years old. She starts giving him heat. for like no reason at all. She takes picture of his not license.
License?
His license, yeah. Takes picture of his license. He's like, I'm gonna call the cops, I'm gonna do this, and that. And then eventually she reaches back into her trunk because people just don't mess around in Flemington. I don't know if you do that, but she goes into her trunk. It's actually a crowbar. I don't know what it is about.
More crowbars.
More crowbars.
It's
actually.
all come full circle.
This is a very crowbar related story.
I hope that the man that tried to get his card back is her son. or like her grandson.
My manager has to go out and shut that down. But yeah, that's the story of the time I thought I was gonna die at McDonald's.
So she grabbed the crowbar to like hurt him over.
We don't know what she was gonna do with it.
Yeah.
I'm glad we never figured out.
Like like a frail 90-year-old woman. Like
I don't know what she thought she was gonna pull. But
that's so absolutely horrendous.
it is horrendous. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is there anything else you need to say about fries?
No, not really.
Because she came up, she still got to order, and she just ordered a small fries. That was it.
That's all she wanted.
That's all she wanted.
Crowbar. See, I don't know. I don't know if McDonald's fries are that good that someone should, I don't know, pull out a crowbar.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a full-size crowbar and you're like a frail old lady. I don't know. That's kind of ridiculous. But I don't know. But yeah.
Is that everything?
That's pretty much.
We got through everything.
Yeah.
Despite all the tangents.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Smith will let us keep all of this.
Honestly, I hope so.
We might have to re-record. I think we did a good job staying on task.
Yeah, I hope. And also, like, podcasts don't need to always stay on topic. And it's supposed to be like, free, whatever. We have a general idea, but we can kind of.
I know. I'm not sure how long this would take to upload to the Delphi website because this is a long podcast now because all the side talk we did. So we're not sure if you'll see this version podcast, guys, but if you do,
hopefully you do. Yeah, so let us know what your go-to order at McDonald's is. Make sure, can they subscribe to this podcast?
I'm not sure how this works, Leo.
Yeah, I'm not sure how.
I'm not sure Smith knows how this works.
You know what? My hope is that
but just stop us in the hallways and tell us what you like to eat at McDonald's.
Stop us in the hallways.
Don't ask for our names or anything like that. Just
stop Brian to the hallways because I do school online. But like,
oh yeah, show up to Leo's house and
don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what your go-to McDonald's order is and why, and what you smell when you walk into McDonald's.
I smell depression.
You smell money. That's what you smell.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's
I like how we're just doing this to fuel our OCD.
Yeah.
Like no matter what we say in the next 10 seconds, the podcast has to end.
No, yeah, exactly. So, just keep it 100.
So how do you feel about like horses?
They're really scary.